Hi, welcome to the discussion of part 1 of current affairs from the period 21st to 27th August 2023. Let's have a look at the BRICS summit first. The 15th BRICS summit was held at Johannesburg in South Africa. The smiling photo that you see over here is that of the President of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. He's the current chair. Let's have a closer look. See, right now we were talking about the 15th BRICS summit, right? Now, the next one, the 16th BRICS summit, will be chaired by Russia, and it will be held at a place called Kazan. What you find over here is a figure of, it's a map of Russia, and the part in marked in red over here, that is Kazan. So you can say the western side of it. Okay. Now let's have a closer look at BRICS as such. As you can see, BRICS stand for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Originally, it was just BRIC, the first four, and South Africa joined in 2010. BRIC was formed in 2006 at the 61st session of the United Nations General Assembly. And this original acronym, BRIC, it was coined, acronym meaning the first letters of all these names. Acronym, it was coined by economist Jim O'Neill in 2001. So these points are noteworthy. Okay. Then Jim O'Neill, he used the term BRIC to describe fast growing economies that would collectively dominate the global economy by 2050. So if you have a look at them, you can agree that Russia, India, China, all these countries, they are fast growing economies. At least when he coined them, they were, and India is still going strong. They are fast growing economies. They will collectively dominate the global economy by 2050. Now, why was this in the news recently? First of all, the summit was held, of course, but in addition to it, the exciting thing about this was that it had let 6 new members join it. And see, they are Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, UAE. See, you may wonder as to how am I going to remember all this, right? So that is why I have highlighted these first letters in green. What you can do is you can think that the new members are AEEISU. So Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and UAE. You try to say this a couple of times, and going ahead, if at all you are not able to pinpoint exactly what I stood for or E stood for, you'll be able to arrive at it gradually. Okay, so you could use this method. And these new members, these 6 members, it's not that just the 6 of them applied for membership and they just got it. No, they were chosen from a list of 22 countries who applied for membership. And these 6 members, their full membership, it will take effect on 1st January 2024. And this is the first expansion of BRICS since South Africa joined it in 2010. That's very noteworthy. See, if you have a look at this map, what can you find? The places which have been marked in dark blue, that is, you can find Russia here. This is China, India, South Africa, and Brazil. These are the older members. And now you have all the new members. See, over here, let's start with Argentina, right? Argentina is over here. Then you have Egypt. Egypt is here. Then you have your Ethiopia. Then you have your Iran. Iran is here. You have your Saudi Arabia here. And over here you have your uh, UAE. Why? How is the new inclusion important? See, with this new inclusion, what has happened is that earlier BRICS was restricted to like only 5 countries, right? Now it has become more politically relevant with the inclusion of new members. And as you can see in this, there are many members of the global south representing countries which are still developing but who have a sizable population and who have the potential to contribute a lot to the global scenario. So we in BRICS now with the new inclusion look as now it has appeared to be a good representation of global south, and members of global south, it's likely that they will try to be members in it. Then another important factor is that Iran, Saudi Arabia and UAE represent both flanks of the energy rich Gulf. What does it mean? When you say both flanks, it means both sides. See, both sides. Just imagine that this is the Gulf, and uh, Iran would be on this side. You have your Saudi Arabia and your UAE on this side. So, if we think about energy security and access to fuel as such, you could say that these are our strong allies now. We are linked in one more way. So, this is good for India. See, you can see that this is the Gulf, Persian Gulf, and the Gulf of Oman. And over here, you have Iran, you have Saudi Arabia here, and you have UAE here. So, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and UAE represent both flanks of the energy rich Gulf. Now, what was India's stand in all this? India did not favor such a very fast expansion. However, once it was decided that the BRICS would expand, India took the leading role in drafting criteria for membership. Matlab, it set out to decide which all criteria would be deciding as to who all can be members and who all cannot. And one good thing is that most of these new members are already strategic partners of India. However, one alarming thing in this is that all the new members have very, very close economic ties to China. Now, see, one of the causes of concern was that Iran and Saudi Arabia, who have been not at good terms with each other for a very, very long time, now they had a peace deal broken between them by China. And this is the first time that both the parties have become, members of one single thing after their peace deal was brokered. So this action has sort of, their membership in BRICS has sort of made China, a bit stronger geopolitically. It has now China has a lot of clout, so India will have to strive a bit harder to improve the strength of its voice and its clout. Now, coming to Iran's membership, it is noteworthy that Iran has got the membership despite its standing US sanctions. And this is just similar to its recent membership of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization as well. So, this is very important. It sends a message against the US sanctions, and just like its recent SCO membership. The current president of Iran is Ibrahim Raisi. You have to remember this. Prime Minister Modi met with him. Then it is noteworthy that Saudi Arabia and Iran have taken a common diplomatic decision for the first time since their peace deal brokered by China in April 2023. This is extremely important. Okay. Now let us move on to the next topic. I hope you guys are with me. The FID, I'm not sure whether it is referred to as FID or whatever. I'm going to stay safe. I'm going to refer to as FIDE. the Chess World Cup. Hmm? The photo over here that you find is that of R. Pragnananda. He is from Tamil Nadu. He's an Indian grandmaster and he's only 18 years old. Hmm? And he became the runner-up. This Chess World Cup was held in Baku in Azerbaijan. See, just have a look at this map. You can find India here, right? You find Iran here, and this part marked in red, that is your Azerbaijan. And if you take a closer look at it, you can find that, see, this water body over here, what is this? That's the Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea. As opposed to this one, which is the Black Sea. That is inconsequential right now. See, if you note, you can find that there's this sharp pointy end, right, of Azerbaijan that stands out, and that point ka jo end part hai, the end part of it, that is Baku. That is where Baku is situated, and that is where the Chess World Cup took place. Okay. Now, Pragnananda, he won a cash prize of 80,000 US dollars, being the runner-up. That is equivalent of more than 66 lakh of Indian rupees. And he is the first World Cup finalist after Viswanathan Anand. This is very, very important. He's the first World Cup finalist after Viswanathan Anand. And it is the first time that four Indians have made it to the quarterfinals of the Chess World Cup. The Chess World Cup was won by Magnus Carlsen of Norway. If you remember, this is the same guy who was the world chess champion for a very since 2013, I believe. 2011. He has held the world number one position since 2011. Let's see if I can keep. No, apparently I cannot. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, he has held the world number one position in the FID World Chess Ranking since 2011. That is him. That's his photo, and he chose not to defend his title in the World Championship, and because of which China's Ding Liren is the current world champion. However, this particular tournament, the FIDE Chess World Cup, was won by Carlsen. And who was the runner-up? The Indian guy, R. Pragnananda. Okay, now let's move on to the next topic. The world governing body of wrestling, that is the United World Wrestling, that is the governing body of wrestling in the world, they have suspended the Wrestling Federation of India. Why? Because WFI did not hold its positions or did not hold its elections on time. You may be aware that the outgoing head of WFI had some allegations against him, and because of which the elections were delayed and then postponed. So this has been happening for some time, and either ways now they have been suspended. However, the Indian wrestlers, it's not that they cannot compete internationally. However, when they compete internationally, they will have to they will be represented under the flag of United World Wrestling only, not under the Indian flag. That's how it would happen. Now moving on, Ivan Gershkovich, that is this guy. He's an American journalist and a reporter of the Wall Street Journal. And he has been detained by Russia on allegations of spying since March 2023. And this is the first time that a journalist has been arrested in Russia on allegations of spying since the Cold War. So this is a bit important. Ivan Gershkovich. Now, let's come to Yevgeny Prigozhin. I'm sure you have heard of this guy. He was the leader of the Wagner private military company, which played a significant role in Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The reason why he's popular is because he launched a rebellion in June 2023 against Putin, and that was a huge embarrassment for Putin. Now he's presumed dead in a plane crash. There are allegations that this death was deliberately caused by Putin as revenge, and it has been dismissed as blatantly incorrect by the Russian government. However, we'll see how things go. Okay, now um, an interesting thing, Rafael Nadal, a very, very, very popular and very successful Spanish tennis player. So he's such a legend. He has been roped in as the new brand ambassador of Infosys. Now, let's have a look at the list of the 69th National Film Awards for 2021. The National Film Awards were established in the year 1954, and the winners are selected by a national panel who are appointed by the government. A national panel who are appointed by the government. And these National Film Awards are awarded by the President of India at, obviously annually, at a single place, that is the Vigyan Bhavan in Delhi. As we can see, this ceremony, the National Film Awards, is administered by the Indian Directorate of Film Festivals. As you can see in this is under whom? The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. And this ministry, that is the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, works under Anurag Thakur. Okay. Now let's have a look at some of the winners. The best feature film was won by Rocketry, The Nambi Effect. This was directed, produced, and the lead role was also played by R. Madhavan. The best male actor for Allu Arjun for the movie Pushpa, The Rise Part 1. The interesting part is that the best female actor award is shared by two people. Alia Bhatt for Gangubhai Kathiawadi and Kriti Sanon for Mimi. Now, you have to pay special attention to such headings, okay? The Nargis Dutt Award for Best Feature Film on National Integration. That went to Kashmir Files by Vivek Agnihotri. And then the Best Popular Movie providing wholesome entertainment for RRR of Rajamouli. The Best Supporting Actor male was given to Pankaj Tripathi for his role in Mimi, and the Best Supporting Actor female for Pallavi Joshi for her role in the Kashmir Files. Okay. While these things may be easier for you to remember, the following things, these you have to pay special attention to, because I think it may, take a bit of special attention for you to retain in your memory. The Best Director Award went to Nikhil Mahajan. Best Director, Nikhil Mahajan for Godavari, The Holy Water. That's a Marathi movie. Initially, when I read Godavari, I had presumed that it must be, some Kannada movie, Telugu movie or so, but no, it's a Marathi movie. Then the Best Hindi Film was Sardar Udham Singh. Then Indira Gandhi Award for the Best Debut Film of a Director, that is Vishnu Mohan for Meppadiyan. That's a Malayalam movie. Okay, we'll stop part 1 over here.